Alright folks, I just want to make another video about wet brass tumbling. This right here is my wet brass tumbler that I made here some time ago. I put some videos up on my YouTube channel, Arnie's Custom, and this thing here does fantastic. You know, this bucket right here, you know, has the pins in it with you know, with the water and the lemon shine and the dawn and the brass, and it goes in this bucket here that you know, is run by this 3-phase motor, direct drive. It works fantastic. But sometimes, you know, I want to do just a small amount of brass. You know, maybe, you know, some pistol brass or some rifle brass when I'm working up a load for somebody or for myself. You know, I only have, you know, 100 or so rifle, or, you know, a couple hundred, you know, pistol brass. So I come up with this. This right here is an ice cream maker that you know, I got to thinking about it, and I says, well, the ice cream maker runs exactly the right speed. You just have to you know, do a little bit of modification. Man, this thing didn't take me but probably 30 minutes to get it like I wanted it, and it's just perfect. You know, I'm gonna turn it on. You know, of course everybody knows what an ice cream maker is, but I'm gonna turn it on, let it run a minute, and then I'm gonna pop it open and show you what I did. Okay, this thing is just sitting in a 5-gallon bucket, and it's sitting at like a 45-degree angle, just so that the brass and everything will tumble in there. I do have 2 pieces of this stuff right here is called Kydex. It's what you make sheaths out of. It's actually, you know, used in car interiors and stuff. And I just cut a couple of pieces of that, put it in a vise, heated it up, and put a bend in it, 90-degree bend, and I bolted it on the inside of my aluminum bowl. So I'll show you what I've done. See if I can get this thing down without. Okay. All right. Also, what I want to mention is that in here I put a piece of, I don't know if you can see it or not. This is a piece of like the matting that goes like you buy to put in front of your machines and stuff, so you know, you got a softer you know, area to stand on when you're standing all day long. I just cut it a little bit bigger than what the actual lid is, so it's in there. It's not glued or nothing like this, and this kind of helps seal it off. Okay. All right, let me show you C45 that I'm doing. You look at this right here, man. It's just clean as a whistle. And this stuff right here was just range pickup. It wasn't too bad, but you know, I wanted to get it nice and clean and make sure that it don't scratch my dies and stuff like that. So it, you know, this has only been running like an hour, so that's just, you know, fantastic. You know, you can see the pins. I guess you can, the pins inside of there. But this stuff right here, and what I did, let me see if I can come out here and pour this out, and so I can show you the paddles. Come out here. You can see the water. I don't know if you can or not. It's out here. It's bright sunlight, but I'm just pouring the water out of it. So hopefully we can see the paddles in here. Okay, right here. You can see the paddle right there. That's the Kydex stuff, and I just got, you know, screwed it in the very top, you know, because I got it sitting on the bottom down there, so it can't move at the bottom, and it doesn't leak. You know, I usually fill the water level up above it, and like I said, with the seal lid, and it's sitting there at 45-degree angle, it's up at the lid. It's got to be, you know, your brass has got to be covered up, but you just look at this brass, you know, it looks fantastic. You know, I think I bought this thing here from my brother for 15 bucks. He found it at Goodwill or something like that. This is one of the shorter ones with a bigger bowl. It's four quarts, I think. But the only two things that I did is, you know, put the paddles in here, put this on here. Now this bucket here, it had a little area right here that was dimpled inward. I beat it back out because it was leaking there every time it come around. But man, this thing right here, it's just phenomenal how it cleans this thing up. 15 bucks, and the rest of the stuff, it took me, like I said, 30 minutes, and boom, I've got a wet brass tumbler that I can put a small load of brass in when I don't want to, you know, fire up my big tumbler. So this thing here is just awesome. I'm going to make some of these for my friends that you know, want to get into wet tumbling but just can't because of the cost of some of the tumblers. You know, they don't want a big one like this right here. Of course, you know, there's a lot of cost in that. I already had all these parts. That's the reason I built this big one. If not, I would have never built it, because that motor, the VFD to run it and everything would have been over $300 easy. So this thing right here, if, you know, even if you got a lot of brass to do, just split it up and, you know, away you go. It's awesome. You know, and of course the ice cream makers, they're run to, I mean, they're designed and built to run, you know, continuous running. So, you know, and hey, if it burns up, you only got 15-20 bucks in it, get you another one. So I just wanted to show this, and just say, hey, how happy I am that this worked out like it is. I've been thinking about building me a smaller wet brass tumbler, but just wasn't sure exactly how I was going to do it. I thought about a windshield wiper motor and building a frame and all this, but you know, this thing here just works. And what I do also is down here, you know, in the very center where the bottom of the bucket's got a dimple, I put some grease on that, you know, every other time I do it. Kind of, you know, I think helps it out. And also this lid with this foam piece in here helps take up the slack and the play in there, and it just runs perfect. So I can't say enough good about this thing here. And of course, like I said, you know, I got the stainless steel media with it. It just does a fantastic job. So I'm psyched. Over and out, guys.